had a wonderful Thursday. I, for one, was pretty much working all day, and now it's time for her to kick back with some games and some of my favorite people. So today we're gonna continue doing side quests to help my lovely friends and probably fix more of the galaxy. As I said, I've been busy. I've got 3 different jobs that I'm juggling, and they're like, it's a lot of fun, and I like it, but it's just been a lot more work all at once. So it's an adjustment, and I'm getting there. Just gotta give myself some time to adapt, and then just keep going with the flow. This may sound kind of weird, but I function really well when getting a handle on my schedule is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Because I can deal with chaos. I can deal with having lots to do. Yes, I get tired sometimes and get a little dependent on coffee, but it's good having things to do and, like, being busy. Oh. Well, we're not doing pirate stuff first. I forgot we were gonna go do stuff with Joel. I'm pretty sure we'll get the pirate.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Yeah. Whee. Over to Aya, that's where we're going. I forgot. I mentioned it's been a long day. So if you're listening, feel free to pop by and say hi in the chat. It's always nice to hear how everyone else is doing, so I'm not just... So it feels like more of a conversation and not just me talking to myself. Because I spend a fair amount of time talking to myself. I'm sure some of you guys can understand that. I call it thinking out loud. Oh yeah, PB also wants to go to the museum. I know, and I need to give... Crap, what's her name? It's the Angaran historian that asked me to go pick up something on Havara. I need to give that to her. I have a feeling I'm going to be picking up more quests and things here at Aya, which looks like a freaking beach resort, and I really want to, like, or seaside resort or something, but it's so pretty, and I want to go there. That's not how I get into the city. There you are.
You came back?
Yeah?
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Supplies. Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body. He fought for the Resistance.
Still.
Died for it. We still need what he promised.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes. All of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Aphra you did well.
Oh, thanks.
How many more of these tests do I have to pass?
We don't trust outsiders. But maybe we can work with you. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
technical goodies. Well, now look at all that later. What else do we need to do? There's lots of things I need to do on Aya. Oh, look, we have humans. We have people on Aya.
Any news? The numbers.
So, yeah, it does take a while to get around here sometimes. There, and then go through that door.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been
Tan.
gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Tan out.
I've never lied to a director before.
That's comforting.
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya.
That name sounds familiar.
I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I feel ya.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they
What was
try.
that? Guys,
I'm not going to like
I'm
this,
fixing
am
the
I?
galaxy.
No more than I do.
Stop breaking everything.
A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the
Ryder,
best
come fix
communicator.
it. Do my job.
I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into
fine.
it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I gotcha.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful.
I'll
With
fix it.
any
Whoop.
luck, we can prevent
That was
this from
bad.
getting worse.
I was shifting around and accidentally kicked my computer off the little thing I have it set on. Something that I don't recommend you try.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
It's okay though.
Actually,
I fixed
yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why
it.
me?
Yep.
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Alright, bye-bye.
That's all for now.
So
I'm
I have
here
to
if you need
convince a bunch of
anything.
Angara that they should visit. Awesome. There's a quest I need to pick up there. Okay, I can talk to you guys on my way out. Okay, yeah. So I'll get to that later, but PB wants to go check out the museum, and I have something to drop off there anyway, so that works. Yeah, even the Angara have a thing for the Asari. PB? What are you on?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this
You're
stuff.
so wiggly.
The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
It didn't occur to you there'd be
Does it ever
indigenous
make you
species
happy?
here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold.
You're drunk and
Sure,
you're
they
still
live among
unhappy.
the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
Just wait till later when I get to literally do
You're
that.
right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Don't worry about it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
That's awfully... Egg. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Thanks. Just get off of whatever it is that you're on. Because that is
Got
the
word
last
from
thing I...
Eladin. Good news?
Ayla,
Well, Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarel?
you're so
I
pretty.
found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot.
My
He must have
little
been so
history
afraid.
nerd.
I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
It's a scourge
Why
shit,
would the
what?
Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder,
Oh,
this
just
gets me
you
thinking.
wait.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure.
Just tell me what I need to do.
Doing everyone
I've
else's
lived through
job,
every
but at
Angaran
least you're
homeworld.
pretty and you ask
There are
nicely.
places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go.
Like, seriously, she's
There
so
could be
adorable.
relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
And name one in
It'd
particular.
help if I knew where to look.
The worlds we've inhabited are Vold, Kadara, and Eladin. I've searched them all, but each had obstacles preventing me from looking everywhere.
I got you.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge
you
appeared,
haven't
it targeted
been here
remnant
that long.
ships, broke down their
I think
technology.
they'd remember that.
With the drive cores disabled,
The ship's crashed.
but that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah, it's a weird thought.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Get in line. I
I'll
think
come back
PB
when I
might
have
want to
something.
beat you to it.
Stars guide your travels.
Can I take you with me? I want to take her with me. Alright, and now we have a problem over here that I need to fix. Yo,
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
well, you're friendly.
He's off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Ryder was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
You're
I was
annoying.
measuring the photonic dispersal
I don't
from the
like you.
canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
What else?
Do you know what he meant by that?
There has to
He
be more to
ranted
this.
nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Maybe if you were less of a jerk.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters,
I don't
see if I
like
find
you.
him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Can I just, like, drop you over this ledge over here? I mean, you would have such a wonderful view as you follow your dad, you annoying little... Sorry, I don't like him. He's annoying. See, over here?
Ryder.
I detect the infrared dye Silver's lens used to mark the person who threatened him.
Oh.
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it
I'm
took
prettier.
was handling some remnant.
Then the rest of it.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle
I'm
the
working
embassy.
on it.
Let's us focus on everything else.
All right, what's your problem?
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
Why don't you just tell me what happened?
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of
It
change.
makes sense.
It worked well. Until now.
When we ruined it.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a
Yeah.
place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay
Which
here
is
instead.
unfortunate.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before
Kinda
himself.
sweet.
That's
And
how he
sad.
died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I can understand being angry.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our
He's still a
ambassador,
jerk.
see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Can't remember, is there a way to, like, to make it so, hang on, let's... I think there's, like, some kind of way to let them, some of them stay on the Nexus. So they aren't just kind of up creek whenever we accidentally kick them out of our spots. Alright, first person to talk to about living with us is over... Wait, hang on, I think... Sorry for all the circles that I'm about to go in. Excuse you. Or not. Pardon me. This way? Okay, there, you're in here. Okay. See if I can convince some of you guys to stay with us. Oh, you weren't that far from her. There we go.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
Aw.
She said you needed
course
to
I
talk
do.
before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
You're sweet.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Yay! So, just don't be flippant towards those people, and they're good. And you've got it. Because I took the more casual route last time. I'm like, oh, there's nothing to worry about. And they did not appreciate it. So yeah, piece of advice. Take people's concerns seriously, and they will respect you. That's just like a piece of your life advice, though. Hello.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've
Alright
lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Okay, that didn't work out quite. Okay, I'll get the last person later. Alright. Don't take that route with him. And don't take the other route with him either. Maybe take the emotional route, because, yeah. Just use the tone of their questions to help you figure out which tone of response you should give. I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it should be. And through this, no. Going the wrong way? Going the right way.
That should have come to me.
Shh, Axel, I'm alright.
You almost died.
Oh, this is...
What's she doing here?
Hi.
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the cat. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I'm not Sloane.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
I fixed their...
I've been watching you.
I wasn't there for that, and I fixed their friendship, thank you very much.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this.
I love the
He was
Moshai.
curious,
Seriously.
brilliant. But the cat, even without exaltation, they change us.
I'm sorry that happened to you, by the way, friend. There's a hope.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that,
It doesn't really work because he's just a hypocritical jerk.
I'll prove we can be trusted.
Talking to me about not being trustworthy.
Ryder,
He's killing
we
his
just
own.
received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Fun! Dude, that's like #1 way to have me just absolutely eviscerate you from existence. Is go after Podromos. I worked really hard on that. Okay, PB doesn't look like she's drunk, so that's nice. Oh, the meetup is just like a casual, we sit around, he's talking about I'm part of a video game open coffee club meetup. And it starts with it's usually pretty casual, but we talk about, news, things going on within the game industry, different companies. Yeah, it's mostly just like chilling out and talking video games, but sometimes we do play games afterwards.
Welcome back. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the
He's a
Vassal?
jerk.
The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I fixed it.
I've heard of it.
He's a
Why?
jerk.
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance.
Sad.
He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
Situation with him.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Pretty chill, talking about games, game industry, and then chatting afterwards. Make room on the Nexus.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf.
Exactly.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
And if Tan has a problem with it, I'll deal with him.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Rial is awesome. Easiest way to get... Is there a fast travel around here? Please? Wait, hang on, I think I can get out of here without that. Yes. Wait, hang on. Okay, I need to talk to you.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Yeah, it's
I'll be the
usually
poster
not
child
about
for no
games.
trouble.
I know that might come out
Whatever that means, it'll do.
afterwards, but it's just talking about just games in general. I want that, and I want that. Yeah, I'm good. Wait, did I miss a button?
Welcome.
I can't see what else on the screen. There we go. Got it. Alright, there we go. Buttons. Yeah, I'll kick you in the shins or stomp on your foot if I feel like you're pushing it. I'm not afraid to do that, by the way. You shouldn't give me permission to do things like that. Your shins will not thank you. There's someone else I need to be talking to. Okay. Not where I wanted to go. This way, maybe. Yes. Well, first things first. Yo. Ow!
Honor to meet
Tyrion.
you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
Looks like your hands.
What brings you to
kinda
Aya?
heavy.
For survival supplies, only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to
You
enter the
can't
city,
withstand
but
me
it's
kicking
taking
you
too
in the
long.
shins if I'm wearing heels.
I understand
trust
their
me.
caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to
I
get
will
them
poke a
now.
hole in your foot. I'm not
They let
about
me
that.
into the city. I
That's
can
why,
help.
That's why women
I
wear heels,
appreciate
so
that.
A, you
To
can
start,
hear us coming, and
heels
B, we
need
can
a
just
way to
casually
produce
poke a
food
hole
to
in your
support
foot if you try
population growth.
anything.
They
Hopefully you can
requested
get
quinoa
attention.
seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell
Okay,
some.
focusing on this.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it.
Fun.
A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work on the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have
Got
what we
like
need.
how many?
On it.
That's
One filter
training
coming up.
posts? Fine.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help. If you have time.
Oh yeah,
Gold's power
'cause
grid is lagging without proper solar input.
I
Solar
feel
amplifier
like
will
I
give
was
them a
supposed
boost.
to talk to him before I
Solar
started
technicians
settling.
here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay. Do we need to talk to you anymore? Awesome. I needed to go talk to him before I leave. Let's not forget that. Woo. My running fast is not always the best idea, because not running into things. Yo.
Ambassador Realis said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
What are you doing to that ship?
I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Yeah.
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I have auto mods set up. I can see what you said, though. Yeah, I'll be nice. I have no intention of, like, actually poking a hole in your foot. Partially because I just do not feel like wearing heels to that meetup. I never do. Alright, back to my ship. Unfortunately, there's never a whole lot to do on Aya, but at one point, I can't wait for the quest to come along where we get to talk to the people that made first contact with the cat. Because some of them are still alive with the Angar. Some of the those Angarans are still alive.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Oh, I'm so not ready for that. Okay, it's not that yet. Her ex isn't stealing her stuff yet.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
Yeah. I need to, like, run around and talk to my people. I don't talk to my people enough.
Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept.
Mine's
to distinguish
Zap.
her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Zap is the best.
Edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Sure, why stop and smell the roses? Getting remnant technology to work is so passé.
I'm not one to rest on my laurels. So get this.
Yeah.
We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
That would make
Your
certain
enthusiasm
quests
is
later on
infectious.
easier.
Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure.
I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown.
Yeah, they
To
don't
find
care a
the
lot.
never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REMTech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Awesome. I needed to go to EOS anyway. Okay. Seeing if any of my people need to talk, or just talking to them anyway. Okay, you're good. You're good. Hey Vetra, how you doing?
Suvi. Gotta love her, but
Best
those green
stories.
snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better
Yeah,
idea?
fair enough.
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Yeah, because biology things.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies.
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
Yep. Good excuse to go to Kadara and see how Rose is doing. See, that's why you talk to, like, everyone.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
I'm going. Yo. Distress call.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Podromos.
Wonderful.
Right away. This is the Initiative Outpost Podromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Podromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point.
They're going to die.
That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
Will eviscerate them.
Also, no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Dude's gonna regret that he ever even looked sideways at Podromos. I'm really proud and protective of my first colony, okay? I haven't talked to Drac in a while. Hey, buddy. That's definitely not where I was standing.
Just talked to Kesh. Looks like some of the clan are back at the Nexus. Hired on as mercs instead of part of the initiative, but still. Good call you made.
I fixed
Letting her keep the drive core.
New dawn for the Krogan, huh?
Never thought I'd see the day. Sovereign Krogan as equal allies. My mother would have approved.
We can talk more later.
Thanks.
Sure.
I have to watch him turn around. And I'm standing awkwardly close behind him. Ah! Dang it. Need to fix that. Keep forgetting I took the elevator down and then wander right off that ledge because you can't jump unless you have your jump jets on.
Hey, Ryder.
Something that
What's the story?
Nothing new with you. Okay, bye-bye.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I'd say though, Gil and Jill are cute. Shins of steel. That shadow looked like blood on the floor for a second. I was concerned. Oh wait.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We
Yeah,
have the
I'm not
Asari
really
Arc's
trying the
last
Asari
heading.
Arc yet.
Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Are you ready for this?
Remember the survey ship. This might not be pretty. Are you?
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you
We're
to find them
perfectly
before
fine
they
without
get due.
Sarissa. You're awesome, but it's okay to not be okay, sweetie. Cora's awesome, but she needs stuff.
Caught you napping. Do all Angara snore?
Anything funny on here?
Or just you?
That party banters makes me giggle every
Pathfinder.
time.
Sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
Glad I can
Anything
help.
I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder.
Yeah.
At least I hope so. Anyway,
I try and
maybe
always be
think
the
we should
person
do
that
more
you can
just
talk to if you
out and
need.
about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's stay out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
Yeah. When everything goes crazy, familiar's great, hence me replaying this game. And then after this, it's probably going to be Uncharted.
I always have time for you.
Let's talk about
Can
you.
I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it.
but I'm not a fighter.
Okay, I don't know you that well
Really.
yet.
The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But
It's
that's
lost
an
little
excuse.
puppy that's following me around.
The truth is, I don't know what I want yet for my life at my age.
I feel ya.
I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down.
What the hell?
This
Some
will
of my friends.
take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the Ket. We never found his body.
It's sad, but Ryder gets that.
My dad died on our first mission here. Yeah. I didn't know him as well as I could have, I guess.
I think I was
I have a
close
lot
to
of
mine.
respect for
Yet
Dad Ryder.
maybe close has a different meaning for humans. Something to learn, I guess. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
That kind of
Well,
makes sense,
enough
but
about that.
what about where you're going with your
Can you
life?
tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Oh, I've already talked
Well,
about that.
enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Covered all the topics. And I'm just, well, not as awkwardly close to him as I do to some of the, that's the bathroom. Anyone in the kitchen? Actually, yeah, no, I've already talked to everybody in there. Space hamster. She's so cute, even though it kind of looks like a potato. Yeah, and I don't want to change my outfit. I like this outfit. I know people can get others, but I like this one. Hang on. Is this what I think it is? Okay, I don't think this is gonna drag me on that one quest yet.
Oh, come on, think.
Oh, I know what this is.
I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit.
Sorry.
You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that.
Sorry, I'm sneaky.
I'm
I like
just
to be the rogue.
Talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
Yep, no kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is.
I'm paranoid. Grumpy face.
You've got to relax. You're starting to stress me out.
I'd like to. I need to. Yes. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away.
Sounds rather
I could
soothing.
really
I
use that
wanted
now.
to check
If
that
I may,
out.
gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius.
Yes, my artificial intelligence.
It's easy.
is intelligent.
It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for 2.
Very flirty, but
that's all I need to hear.
And this should do it.
I like Pee-wee, but I don't like you in that way.
Close your eyes.
But floating around in a zero-G chamber just sounds like so much fun.
Let yourself go. Oh, this hits the spot.
That looks like so much
Ryder?
fun.
Yeah? Thank you for this.
Oh, it didn't even go to the her trying to seduce me thing. Awesome. Well, seduce is not the right word. Okay, I think first things first, I gotta go to Eos and deal with the dude trying to attack
picking
my
up
place.
something.
Dealing with that later. Eos. Have to go defend my group. Very first outpost. Did I mention that when I find us doing this, I'm just going to eviscerate them
Pythias,
very thoroughly.
the distress from Podromos is repeating.
We need a closer look.
I hear that.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't worry, guys. Mama Ryder's coming. Soccer Mom of Andromeda. Except for the
Anomaly
soccer
detected.
mom where all the other moms either completely don't trust you or actively want to kill you. Okay, I already did with that. Oh yeah, I have more architects that I need to kill. Do I have any better pistols? Oh. I've got some nice weaponry. Although I never use the shotgun, but that's a knife. There we go.
Descent is green.
Oh, I forgot to switch my people.
Coordinating.
remember
Path
who
is
I
calm.
have. I think it's Dragon Vetra. That should be cool. There are a lot of quests I remember having done by now from last time. I'm just all over the place with this. Feels good to be playing with them. Lots of parts of Eos remind me of the Grand Canyon, but to be fair, I've only been there once on a band trip. It was after the... crap, what was that? Wasn't the Fiesta Ball or the... It was the last bowl game I went to when I was in the Baylor marching band. Okay, well, people are still out.
Sorry to keep
That
you in the
looks
dark,
like
Pathfinder, but
blood.
there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there.
I haven't killed them
But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon.
Yo.
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
I came a long way to hear that.
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No, that was an Angaran voice. He means Roekaar. That's why he called us.
An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react?
Exactly the response Axul wants.
It ain't happening.
Eos has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tan. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Okay. But first things first. I want to go over here to the forward station and search out for my human buddies. Because I like the idea of having my human buddies to deal with. That's not as close as it looks like it is it? Nope, it's out there. I have a lot of... yeah. Well, I can fast travel over there or come back and take care of those things later. I don't know if we're actually gonna get to the pirates today. I mean, we'll get there eventually. But... sidetracked.
Almost at Black Rock Tan.
That is definitely
And there we go. So much fun having the jump jets. I think it's really, really silly that you can't jump unless you have your jump jets. But there's literally nothing else. And considering how much how much people enjoy like the ability to jump in a video game, don't take that away from us. Oh, I don't get to run him over to keep flying.
Bradley was right. Roekaar on site.
Monitoring. They'll hold some in reserve.
Understood.
Someone help me!
Is it weird that I kind of can't really tell which phase this is? Let me summon my bot. I want my bot. Screw this.
Enemies below.
Let me summon my bot. I want to summon Zap. What? Seriously, what is there to attack? What
Nice
is it?
work.
There we go. So it's like there shouldn't be anything else over here.
Are we clear?
You're clear. Still reading Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
Be careful. I doubt this was about piracy.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
A Roekaar strategy, Ryder.
Fun.
The scout would have placed a beacon in the center of Podromos.
Telling Aksul exactly where to strike.
Bradley? Roekaar scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Not like the first two.
Promise and resilience.
Yep.
What are you planning?
If they want to attack an outpost, we'll use their beacon and let them. Then finish the job.
The comm array at Site 2 is still intact. You could broadcast from there.
Everyone got that? Roekaar welcoming party at Site 2.
Okay. Finding an easier way. Boop. Shortcuts for the win. It's kind of tragic that the two failed outposts, its promise and resilience. Whoop. This. Dang it. Out of this. Yeah. Not too bad.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
We'll deal with the cat. One thing at... Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors.
Lexi, I've got another one.
Standing by. Waiting for your scan.
I might be able to find them all this time. Last time I never found them all. Excuse you. There we go. Guys.
Starting Roekaar signal upload.
Where are you?
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Yeah, probably. Whee!
Human, I told you no soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Holding.
Where? Where? Oh! Ha 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 ha. I love Zap.
Ket didn't give him a chance.
Excuse?
portable cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with them.
Oh my. Hi guys. Oh yeah, singularity. Singularity's fun. How many are there? No. Ammo? No. Game seems to be having some issues too. That or it's just I'm really bad with the controller. Oh, that was a waste of time. Roekaar. Why do I have to go to Promise now?
This site is a decoy. Rally at these coordinates.
They're onto us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Axul's not going to be happy about that.
Promise, here we come.
Can freaking get over it. Once I'm done obliterating all of his people. Like I said, he's kind of terrible. Oh my. Where?
Axul, the Pathfinder is coming. Mother us.
Oh no.
Everyone prepared to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their support.
Excuse. You can die. You got him? Did not get him. Got him.
Clean shot.
Okay,
I'll remember this.
Yeah.
We're not finished.
You are today, and we'll be ready next time.
Don't you
Come to
even
Podromos, Pathfinder. We owe
dare
you.
with
Again.
me, Axel. Don't even think about pulling that one. Whoop! Wrong way. You do not get to be angry with me because I didn't let you destroy my people. Now I get to be outpost. I know there are more people that didn't make it, so... Wait, hang on. It's a forward station.
A forward station. A vital tool for prospective settlers.
We'll need to place more once we're farther out.
Except we already have. Whee! Ow. This is...
He died protecting this outpost, and we left him.
Where?
We'll make it right, Liam.
Who? Where? When you say that. Okay, there we go. Maybe the dead body's up here?
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual, before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out.
It would keep some... You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the Ket?
Sure as hell hope not.
You say something about bodies, but I'm not seeing them. I want to find them. I want to finish this quest. But I can't if I can't find anyone. Seriously. The heck? I've found like 2.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam.
Can you guys not, like, point these people out for me? Please? Because I think most of them might be invisible. I'm not seeing them. No, it's not a body.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Maybe we could push the cat back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military.
Weird when you
They weren't prepared.
I need to go down a level. Not bad.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say, third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
It's a very successful outpost, thank you. To be fair, most of these comments are like...
Way too quiet.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Report said the evac was cut off by Ket.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Ket, watch out.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
What thing? You don't just say Ket and that thing and then not tell me what the thing is.
Don't let it grab you!
Oh no.
Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
Reload! Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
I just want to take this guy out. Right, excuse me. Dora! Oh, I'm dead. I was not hiding very well. So, cover's an important thing, especially if you're being shot at and more Ket than you can count, and there's a fiend on the ground. Fun fact, fiends are not fun. Are there any more dead peoples? Any more important fortunate souls? Nope. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? And here's to us not dying.
Way too quiet.
Secondary terminals. No access. Sam?
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
Yeah.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Report said the evac was cut off by Ket.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
Where? Alright.
Don't let it grab you!
Oh yeah, no. That thing will eat you alive. Did you explode it?
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
Nope. reevaluate my weaponry choices. Is it just
take us down? We got
game?
Focus on the cat.
That reload time is atrocious. Ooh, I didn't know I could find that. Whoa, whoa.
Clear? We're clear. No wonder Site 2 failed. Brazilian or not.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the... Got a component for Site 2's project.
Hey. Hey there, Zap. I keep wanting to call you Pock, but her name is Zap. There's a difference. Where did I left my car there, didn't I? Hang on, where did I leave my car? Oh yeah. Up there. Not my brightest move. Let's just pop over. What do you mean? While I'm in combat? Guys? We're not in combat anymore. Seriously? We killed them all. Guys. I left my car on top of a cliff. See? Lesson of the day. Don't leave your vehicle at the top of a cliff. Because then you have to run a really long way to go get it back. Because we have to go do all the cat smashing things over at Resilience too.
Nice work.
No. Site 1. Okay, let's go get the thing so we can
signals
do
detected
the
ahead,
thing.
Pathfinder.
Ooh, not the best way to go. Wee.
I like busting dooms, getting all 6 wheels off the ground.
Well, good thing you're riding with me, because I'm all about that. It's the only way I roll. Roadkill. Such a nice state to drive around gathering pieces to kill cat with. There was probably an easier way. No, not the water. Or is it? Down. Whoop! Well, I'm down. Oh.
of our shuttles ahead.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
Well, there you go. Got
All
it.
Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Let's see what this thingy does. I'm probably gonna regret that I did not do this earlier. Don't fall into the water. The game does not let you out if you fall into the water. I have to say, this is not a bad way to end the day. Especially because tomorrow I get to look forward to getting up.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Woo! Not the most effective way to get down to drive down the side of the cliff, but
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
Think that's it.
now you put your weapons down. Awesome. Let's go investigate the first murder.
What the? Pathfinder, that body.
The scan might help us figure that out.
What? What? Where?
A lot of smart people here once. We're their successors.
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now. Not shot. He was just pummeled to death.
Ow.
Well, we know what did this. The Ket have nasty pets. West, Porter M. Get that, Lexi?
Yes, Pathfinder. Records updated.
I will come back and find the rest of them.
Your other suit needs a strip down, Cora. Tint is off.
Excuse me?
The tint. That model was used in the first...
Harkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep, a leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Ow.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
I'm going back to get my car. That'll make this quicker. Yeah. My Friday morning meetups were kind of, well, they were basic. They've been one of my few social life times. I've got a couple of others now.
Not exactly a Christmas-type planet.
Liam, pick your things to be upset about.
Pathfinder, the scan has picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point is at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Milken
Shot
was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
Yep.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Nest. Things to kill. Should have gone back to get my car. I believe I can. No.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
I mean, they're not hard to kill.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni-tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can assume its data was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Nilken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me.
Yeah.
Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No!
Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Well then.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the chief.
But he tried
to.
But he
meant to. Need another chat with the man.
But there are other things I need to do. Like I need to hit rocks. Need to remember to take my car and not leave it halfway across the desert. So this isn't quite as boring even with my jump jets. Whee! Yeah, the whole jump and then boost is not helpful. Stupid little creepy beastie thingy. You thought that that was actually going to go the way you wanted it. There's a person. That usually means I'm supposed to stop and talk to said person. You're dead. Wait, that is not a cave I can drive through.
Someone help! Help! Help!
Pathfinder, there is Nexus equipment nearby.
Sam, this one mentions a nav point.
I've extracted the information and added it to your map.
Then we know where the researcher was headed. Let's go.
Hi.
Pathfinder!
Yes. Can I not talk to you? Whatever.
Pathfinder!
Haven't this is the second time I've saved you?
Pathfinder!
Well, if I could like talk to no. You're an idiot. Bye bye.
Someone help! Help! Help!
Let me talk to you.
Pathfinder!
Nope. You're broken.
Get ready to fight!
I've already fought. And I won.
You keep your head under fire. figured Asari only got that calm after a few hundred years.
You can get there in under a century.
Someone help! Help! Help!
I did. Save your butt. You want to talk to me. Like a butt. This is where this stuff
Pathfinder, the nav point in the Initiative Researcher's Journal points to this location. Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Someone help! Help! Help!
I already saved your butt. There we go. Let's find this poor lady's research. Then go see if I can get the mister I'm going to get in trouble every few seconds.
Help! Help!
I did? Except for I think you're broken and you're not supposed to be where you were. And that's why I couldn't talk to you. That actually happened to Dragon Age once with Dagna. When I was going to, like, after I cleared out the circle, the mage tower,
Pathfinder!
dude, you're annoying. Woo! Hi there. Look at this place. It's more beautiful than anything I could have ever imagined. Millions of data strings just waiting to be discovered. If only I could access them. There are secrets in this place. I can feel it. If I can figure out how their protocols work, I think these sleeping robots could be useful to us. The storms outside have grown worse. If I try to go back now, I'm dead. They've messed with my comps. Can't leave, and I can't call for help. Besides, who would I call? I was stupid. Tried to hack into the protectors of these ruins, and they turned on me. I shouldn't have touched them. I managed to hide, but they got enough shots, and I know I'm not going to make it. At least now I'd like quickly. Better than to watch the radiation slowly melt my insides. But there's something the Nexus needs to know. After they attacked you, the machine started working, repairing, no creating land. I think they have the ability to fix this plan. If you find this, upload it to the Nexus.
I knew it was a long shot, but I still held hope she was alive. All we can do is turn this into Podromos, like she wanted.
I'm also thoroughly exploring this place.
Pathfinder!
You can just shush. Broken character is broken.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
Except I don't actually have...
Someone help! Help! Help!
No. These guys are fun. Oh yeah. Did I mention they explode when you kill them? Haha.
This contains valuable data, Pathfinder. You may want...
Someone help! Help! Help!
Scan you. Door? No. I'll take that. Usually you can scan that.
Someone help! Help! Help!
Yeah, I think that's all I can do here. Oh. Whee! Because this is the only way to do the gravity well. Spin like a top. Woo! You gotta find joy in the little things.
Someone help! Help! Help!
I'm coming.
Someone help! Help! Help!
I'm coming. Oh my gosh. You are very needy considering I'm pretty sure this is the second time I've saved your life. Oh, they spawned more.
Someone help! Help! Help!
That's teamwork.
No? No? Still no. Great. You are officially the worst.
Pathfinder!
I already saved you. Twice. And you just stand there. For being honest, you are broken.
Recording nav points for survey beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial.
Pathfinder!
Nice work.
No. I will shoot you myself if you don't get smart enough to move. At least Dagna wasn't annoying when she got glitched onto the wrong
Someone
place.
help! Help! Help!
No. Yes, your loss has been tragic, but I'm sure... Guys. We're not under attack. I promise. We are not under attack. Excuse you. Oh. Yeah. Pardon me. Let's get back in my vehicle, because I'm not going to get that from here. I just have to figure out how to get up. Now, that won't be too hard. Guys. Okay, looks like I'm going the long way. I've got to get up this cliff. Woo! Wait. Found it. And there you go. Guys. Calm down. Actually, on second thought. No. I'm not getting out of here this way, am I? Fine. Whoop! That was fun. Ha! Here's the way out. Come on. There we go. Now this I know you can handle. Ha! Got it! Now, just stay up here. And I believe over here is where that one person I talked to in the med bay way back when I talked to my brother in a when he was in a coma. It's a guy that lost his brother and wanted to reunite the house of the pendant. There.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Yep. Is the rest of my party gonna be permanently stuck in ready to shoot something mode? Because if so, I miss fast travel. Getting the rest of these drone pieces. Except apparently I'm not supposed to go that way. That's fun. Whee! Well, looks like we just have to find another way around. Because unfortunately the game will not let you go the way you're not supposed to go.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
No.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
Where?
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
Oh. Oh, they're like all over.
Avante, Tegan C. Radiation got to her.
Anything else around here? I think these technologies are kind of everywhere, which is very depressing. Got most of them, I think the rest I'm gonna just have to find as I go. Basically, coming to an abrupt stop every time someone mentions himself like a body. Ha! I can fast travel. Makes things so much easier. If only real life had fast travel, I'd be able to sleep in more. It's like, wouldn't that be awesome though? Just like place little beacons near wherever you live or work.
I can't believe the Nexus exiled so many.
We weren't there.
We are now. Someone's got to fix this mess.
I did.
Black Rock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Eos still feels frontier. Claimed, but not tamed, we like to say.
Yep. Well, they say they'll figure out what those things are.
Reminds me of that poem, Lone and Level Sands.
Let's drop some bodies. Puck! It's not Puck. Mine is not Puck. Mine is Zap. Thank you.
Ken, watch out.
Y'all can sort that out yourselves. Ew. Stuff. There's someone here I haven't killed yet. Ooh. I'm just gonna...
Shield boost enabled.
Don't scare me like that, guys.
These can't be the only generators the Ket brought.
Given the large Ket presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we
Oh,
find them.
yay! I leveled up. Okay, where was I going? Which one's closest? One this way. Yes. Yes. See, all the cat tech everywhere is interesting. How do I get up? Dang it, Mako! Nomad. Excuse. No! Dang it. Well, that was not how I wanted that to go. What is this question? I knew that was there. Activated elbows, thank you very much.
Automated protocols activated.
Got it.
Deploying forward station.
That'll make life easier later when I decide to attack that cat facility.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Can I... I think that enemy broke. Any goodies? Anything cool? Nope.
I think we're clear.
We are. I killed them all. It felt good. Ha! There you go. Almost got all the drones. Someone remind me again why that they're important. Whee! Oh, I hope that's what I need is not up there. That would be very unfortunate. Of course it would be. Shortcut! Because memory triggers are always on a cliff. Because why not?
It's by what used to be there.
What are you even talking about?
Turn where the chip shop used to be. That's a hometown.
Chip
One
shop?
day, if we do our jobs.
Chip shop. Where did you grow up? There's places that sell just chips. Where can I find this chip shop? I now have a craving for potato chips. Thanks, Liam. This is not the way I need to be going. No, back. What do you mean while in combat? Like the side of the cliff, like the side of the cliff, like the side of the cliff. Memory triggers! Should have most of them. Okay, I don't have them all yet.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate.
Oh, well, hang on. Not quite ready for that one yet. Rocks, Watchers, Drone Recovery, okay.
But
why did you not let me fast travel? I don't know why my companions keep getting stuck in combat mode, even though we're not being attacked. It can be annoying sometimes. It's distracting. Because it makes life difficult, even though it's like the player can obviously see. We are not being attacked. We are not in a combat situation. So why have you disabled my fast travel? I'm not being attacked. And I'm not sure how to get it to stop doing that. Usually isn't that much of a problem, actually. But it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes in Inquisition, except for instead of just like getting stuck in let's attack mode, they would just kind of attack random woodland creatures crossing our paths. Like Dorian just viciously destroying a nug for no reason. It's always mildly entertaining. Also, Dorian's fantastic. I'm probably at some point going to do a stream of Dragon Age Inquisition, and while I might not romance Dorian, I will always love Dorian. I see you.
Moving out.
No. Alright, now let's deal with these people that I need to shoot. Over this way. I believe I see them. It's one nice thing about when there's nice wide open areas. It's not hard to find the people you're looking for.
The central location for the Ket surveillance devices is nearby, Pathfinder.
Really? Stay alert. We don't know what to expect.
Get him! Okay, no. You're not gonna let me switch. I want to use my
That
biotics.
takes care of the cat. What about the surveillance?
I detect transmissions sent from a nearby console. That may be the central data point.
Can we destroy it?
I recommend uploading a scrambler first to prevent data from leaving EOS.
Hey, best way to get up there would be over this way. Damn it. Come on. Fine, I'll go and like take the stairs or something. How are you supposed to get up? How is anyone supposed to get up? Excuse you. Ha! Got it. Oh yeah, forget that. That doesn't do much when they're all dead. Oh.
Stand by.
More
incoming.
We've got targets!
That's not a shield, buddy.
More hostiles!
Let's get ready to get to business, Cock. Zap. Zap is the... Die.
Reload!
Do you really need to shout that, Ryder?
Hostile shuttle incoming.
And ever ran. First, this is gonna take a while. Hey guys. Actually, no, I'm not gonna comment on the fact that they're literally like, I'm not 100%. Excuse you, kid. I did not want to do that. There we go. Liam.
Frequency scrambler uploaded. Transmissions to and from EOS unlocked.
Good work, Sam. Now let's take this thing out.
I know that's the quest. I have people shooting at me, game. I love that ability. Also, that one's pretty great too.
Your people should now be safe from pet surveillance.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Bah. I have done my job. And pop in there. Check the map. There's a rock to hit. Actually, PB's thing is gonna be more fun. Just from experience, also just there's not a lot fun about hunting down and then scanning a rock. That usually when you read
Chance for a niche that didn't exist anywhere else.
the description,
Though I suppose it doesn't here either.
that definitely
We're changing
exists.
that. I know it.
Yeah, Cora just wants to belong and be accepted for the overly powerful biotic that she is. Voila. I'm realizing PB would enjoy coming to this. But I do not already have PB with me, so... Sorry, PB. No! Okay, we're good. No one heard that noise. If you say you did, I will deny it. You can hear my parents watching their new show. Well, not really new. Dang it! How are you supposed to get... Well... Ryder is apparently secretly a witch because she melts when she gets wet. There we go.
remnant here.
I noticed. Got it. Where?
Remnant incoming.
Terrible reload time's terrible. Ooh. I love my little bot.
Well, this is the right place. Let's find the tech we're after.
Got it. That was not difficult. Okay, what else do we need to do? I don't want to do the beacons. Just drop stuff off. Beacon. Beacon, barracks, hitting a rock. Yeah, let's talk to Bradley and just pop on back there. Because it's always good to check on your outposts and make sure everyone's doing alright and make sure everyone's not dead. You're welcome, by the way. Bradley's this way. But I need to deliver that data from that one scientist I probably should have picked up a while ago.
Pathfinder,
The Roekaar attack is over.
we'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jarl. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
We can't
We
assume
can
anyone
actually
could be an
trust
enemy.
people.
That's no
Trust
way to
is
live.
important.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
There's a
A
whole
little shell
trust but
shock.
verify, but
Can't blame them.
you
Maybe
can
I
trust
should say
people
something?
to a certain amount.
If you like.
Time and time again, you've shown yourselves competent. And this was no exception. The infrastructure you've built, the skills you've developed. Despite adversity, you remain a model for the cluster.
So, when do we get back to work?
No approval asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day.
Yeah.
You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Yeah. This is not the last time we have to deal with Axel pulling stuff. And I need to stop by here. Make that over here. It'd be easier to tell if I marked it, but it's not that far, so... Okay, there we go. It's sad what happened. Oh, sorry there, buddy. What did you have to say?
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
We fixed it. It's gonna be okay. I killed them all. gods that would even ever dare attack Eos. Except for the cat. I haven't killed all of them yet. But that's enough of Eos for now.
Ascent is go.
I don't have time for a big quest tonight. Have to wait for that for Sunday night. Which is when I'll either do Vetra's quest as I said I was going to do today, or see if I can find the Asari Ark. Because that's a fun one. Yo.
Ryder.
I'm growing on PB. I know. Frozen. Oops.
Pathfinder.
There we go. Oh, nothing new. Oh.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists.
Interesting
My home was ruled by
conversation.
rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist. An inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
I love her.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to
precious
adjust
little
almost
science
everything
nerd.
about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Yeah?
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Precious little... What? There we go. Okay, we're good.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. But I can do it from right there. And there we go. Now, message from Axel.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
I know, that's why I'm coming up here.
Joel, I'm in the meeting room.
This guy.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
Hi.
Jal Amadarav, you always were a short-sighted fool. Helping an outsider instead of your own people. You're unfit to bear your family's name.
Rude.
Okay, this guy is really starting to piss me off.
He always was a Vishanan.
Vesha what?
Someone pleased with his own shit. We've never gotten along.
I'm still learning about Angara, but that sounded more personal than a childhood rivalry.
He's too smart to attack me directly. Aksul wants us to do something reckless. Let's not give him the satisfaction.
Let him be the idiot, reckless one. So that's more of waiting for Axel to decide that he's gonna do something. Waiting. Metras. I've still got one of those. Not ready to find that yet, or that. Now let's go talk to Liam on Aya. Might be wrapping things up in a bit, but as usual, I will be back Sunday at 7-ish.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah, I'm dealing with that later. It's definitely gotten to the point where, like, this is my relaxation time, my calm in the middle of the storm, because the rest of my schedule is just nailing Jello to a wall. And how I deal with the chaos?
Anomaly detected.
Is I find one thing that I can keep steady and keep calm to keep me grounded, and I hang on to that. And it's usually story related, whether it's replaying an old game or just sort of like going back to read an old book. I'm currently reading Harry Potter. I don't know how many times I have read these books, but it's been a while. So I'm rereading. Ooh, that was weird. There's a bit of a glitch there. Yeah, it's comforting and relaxing. It's like home, or like when you come home from a really long day of doing stuff and talking to people, and you change into like a t-shirt and your favorite sweatpants and like your favorite sweater, and you just curl up with a blanket and a cup of tea, and just so relaxing. Oh yeah, I've got like serious shopping to display. I have shopping to do. Door. Oops, sorry guys. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to possibly slightly phase through you a bit there.
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Solar panels? Oh, I've been wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants all day because I was like, I'm not leaving the house. And you should probably not read Lovecraft before bed. Wait, hang on. That just sounds like not a wise choice. But it's up to you if you don't want to sleep. Also, wait, are you talking about drinking a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? Because no, I only had 2 of those. I'm proud of myself. I didn't give in to the pit.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Yes. Thank you. Let's just start from the back and work our way forward. Where exactly was I supposed to meet up with Liam again? I don't remember. But I have shopping to do because for some reason that one guy can't come in here to. Well, they probably won't let him. Wait, I should have to go up here. don't read scary stories. Don't read, like, horror stories.
No.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Thanks. That's... Yeah. Pardon me? Hi.
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
I don't drink as much tea as I
Will
should.
this do?
Thank you. Also, hello Phoenix Hawk. I don't know if I actually know your name, but hello and welcome, and thanks for stopping by for another stream. I very much appreciate that. Because, like, it's great always having new people, but when people are, like, consistently watching, that just gives me the warm fuzzies. Because that means I haven't driven you nuts yet. Why do you want me to... This is not the way I want it. What is that? Oh! I was not meaning to wander into the moisturizer room. Maybe this way. Open your door. But yeah, it's nice to know that people are enjoying what I'm doing beyond just the...
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Although, yes,
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
You're awesome, by the way, new friend. Alright, Liam. Are you gonna get me in trouble this time? Oh,
Good
wait,
to be
no.
back here, ready
That's
to hit those scans.
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market.
Great, because that's not gonna weird people out being walking around casually scanning their wares. That's not the way to go either. Where do we go? This way. Yeah, day out. Can you walk around?
Missing something crucial. I'll probably have it.
Ryder. Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Liam? Do I need to get a leash for you? I will freaking get a leash for you. Oh my gosh. What did you do?
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Wonderful.
If someone wants trouble, I'm not afraid to give it to them.
Ruling in the market won't help. I don't blame them for being angry.
Yeah.
I wanted to get data that would
would
help
not be
yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in Crisis Response. Bend the rules.
Don't pull this with me.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder. We've enough trouble. Probably more coming.
Yep. There's an understatement. Okay, I need to pop back and talk to this guy. He's just gonna fast travel back. Yeah, Liam, he means well. But he's really good at trying to get you in trouble. Like, really annoyingly good at it. Just wait till you see a side quest.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
And I fixed that.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
You'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Eladin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
And that's it. I fixed it all. Now, I feel like going back and yelling at Liam, because dude, what the heck? It's not the first time he did that. It's not the last time. He means well. But he doesn't always do well, if that makes any sense. He's trying to help.
Al said he wanted to see you.
Okay.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
There we go. No, I'm not dealing with that right now. Actually, those are... No, I can just go ahead and talk to them. I don't have to immediately do the quest. Alright. That's not where Jala is. I'll talk to them, pick up the quest.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axul is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every
Family
move.
drama.
You remember how you were. Please, Jarl.
I'll bring them home.
Fun way to meet his family.
Are you okay?
3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Roekaar. Axul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
Jerk.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Roekaar have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Axul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
I got you.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Roekaar. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Whoa! That was weird. Because Liam is... Door... Woo! That was fun.
Come on, I need a way out of this.
Something I should know about?
Throttle you!
Hey! I was just... How you doing? I'm Great. Just, yeah, I told you I screwed up, and I have.
Yep.
Remember Varand? Contacting the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
Why wouldn't we help?
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we go after them?
Yeah. Because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
You're an idiot.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was...
Idiot.
She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Varand's people are tough. They'd have fought if they thought there was a chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you. Like I said, I screwed up.
This goes south. You're on the hook for it.
I know, and I'll fix it. I got a lead from a trader.
Can't
A
do
green
that,
visual.
Liam.
We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
You mean well. But you're an idiot. So now look at all those wonderful messes I get to fix. I also still haven't helped Vetra and her sister yet. I need to do that. But first things first. Back here. Double check there's nothing new. Okay. So that is it for tonight. Thanks to everyone who decided to stick around and hang out with me. I really enjoyed it. As usual, next time. Okay, let's see. No. So for next time, helping with the kidnapped colonists. Well, and then, yeah, we'll tackle some of these other friend quests, but starting with Vetra's, as well as some of the other smaller side quests. Because there's still things that I need to sort of run around and take care of. But we will get back to that on Sunday around 7. And I hope everyone has a good time, and I'll see y'all then.